Hey folks, Dr. B here. In this training, we'll talk about how to use an email script to reach out to supplier, wholesaler, manufacturer, whatever. It's a very common format and can be used very effectively, whether individually or, as we said in the last video, it could be used in tandem with phone and snail mail. It is really up to you. So you're going to have the options and see what works best for you. But keep in mind, something that we spoke about in the last training, this is absolutely critical. Because if you forget this, your emails will fall flat on their face. This is why I am giving you and teaching the script that I have used, because if this is something that is new to you, you might overlook it because we're so accustomed to emailing our friends and family and people we know, and we don't often pay attention. I want to tell you something. I'm about the worst typist in the world. You see me make corrections sometimes in trainings if you've been in my other programs as we're going through PowerPoint narrations. But there's a difference between being a crummy typist and sending out a business correspondence that is fraught with errors. Now, years ago, I owned a liquidation firm, national liquidation firm. Many of you know this. We bought truckloads and warehouses full of merchandise and sold them to chain stores. And because we were listed in multiple directories, we would get letters and in the early days of the internet, emails from people who would want to sell our products. They would think that we were a wholesaler wanting to, sell them a case of something and didn't understand. Because they just didn't have an understanding of the business, that we were selling maybe 10 truckloads of it. So, but they still came in, and so here's something I found in my files years ago, and I used this once. When I was showing a family member the importance of learning good grammar and spelling. But this is what I received from somebody, and I've changed the name in this because it's only fair. I might like to sell what you offer. So send me catalogs and all your prices. I am making a store to sell products to make money. I lost my job and my wife left, so I have to make money right away, so please snet it fast. Snet it fast, not send it fast. JohnSmith@hotmail.com. Now, so I'm sitting there as a business person. Let's suppose I was a wholesaler. Do you think for a second I would believe that this individual is really going to sell enough of my products for me to spend time with? I mean, he's making a store, means he hasn't done it yet, and he wants to make money. That's his reason. I mean, that's his personal reason. That's not something that concerns me. He lost his job. This is a sob story. His wife left. What do I care? I mean, I do care on a personal level. I don't want to see anybody's family break up. But as a business person, why is he telling me this? And he needs to make money right away, so please snet it fast. Well, I look at this and I just forget it. And where is it from? Doesn't even have a business name, and it's from a free email address. If you send out, and this is often what people will ask me when they ask me to critique an email that they send out, it is a variation of this, a variety of this. They may not have all of the personal things. They may have different personal things. I've seen people say, I need to start making money right away because my wife is not well. My kids need to go to school. Whatever it is, they're not telling me what they're going to do for my business. They're giving me their life story, and I don't know them. So avoid this type of thing. For that reason, to get started on the right foot, as we were saying in the earlier video, make sure you've got a domain name for a business, okay? And it should be something that sounds like it's related to the niche that you're in. So if you're dealing in household furniture, or could even be business furniture, decorshop.net sounds a whole lot better than marysbusiness.com. It doesn't take a lot to come up with a name that just sounds like a real business. So spend a few minutes, because it doesn't cost much to do this. Now, look, I use GoDaddy a lot. There are other domain providers out there, but you can get a domain for as little as 99 cents. And if you hook up eBay, you even get 5% back. It's not, there is no reason in the world why anybody should not have a business domain name if they're in this business. And your email address, the reason why you want to use the business one, look, Mary Johnson at decorshop.net is different than, and this is for real, I've changed the Mary, but I used to get emails from someone who wanted to do wholesale business, and it was from the lady's name. It was different than Mary, but Mary and Puffy at Gmail. And, I mean, what is this? Be a business. You are now talking about working towards making $1,000 a day. This is a whole lot different than just doing an Amazon to eBay drop ship, and you can register your Mary and Puffy at Gmail email address at eBay. Now we're starting to become real business people. So please, folks, do the right thing and get a real email address. Your email subject line is very, very important. Something that we see often is I see emails going out that are sent to me for critiquing that have nothing in the subject line. They're empty. Nothing at all. So what in the world do you think is going to incentivize the recipient to open your email and read it? Not a darn thing. So it should have something that gives them a clue that you can help their business, because that's their goal, is to help their business. And if it says new account inquiry, hey, that's new business. A retail account request, that's new business. Account approval, gee, I don't know, is this one that we've got going on or should be going on? See, these are the types of things that when a business person, the buyer, or whoever is in charge at that particular firm, depending upon the size of the company, when they see the 25 emails that came in overnight or more, this will give them a good reason to open your email. So tips for writing a good email. Ask for things. Don't tell people to send your catalogs to me right away. Ask for them. People like it when people are polite. Use spell check. Don't snet anything. Send things. It's easy if you listen. I'm a very good speller and I am an awful typist. So I will read, and I will, if I think of it, I sometimes will overlook it myself, and that's not good. But I will use spell check, because you want to make sure that you're as accurate as possible, but always if it's in a business communication. Avoid the personal issues. People don't care why your motivation is for doing these things, and they don't want to hear any sob stories. Keep it short and to the point, and start with a salutation. In other words, you've got their name. Dear John, hello John, hi Mary, hi Sue. Don't just go right into your, I know people that will just go right into the text right away. These are the same folks, we get phone calls sometimes, and when the phone is picked up, they will say, yeah, so what I wanted to do is this. Who? What? Who is this? Make sure that you address them and identify yourself. People don't want to play magical guessing games with you. They want you to be polite, and they want you to treat them the way you would like to be treated. So before you send anything out, spend a minute and read what you're sending and say, would I be impressed if I received this? And if not, why not? Here's a sample email script that you can use. Hello, if you don't know a name, or dear, and whatever the name is. That's your salutation. My name is, and I put Mary Johnson from Decor Shop. Obviously, you put your name and whatever the name of your business is. And I think it's good to identify where you're from, so that they'll know that you're from California, or if you happen to be from the United Kingdom, or you happen to be from Florida, let them know. It doesn't mean that you won't get approved, but you're letting them know who you are. That's all you need to know. That's enough personal information. You're just giving them a point of reference. I discovered your company listed at, and you could, whatever site it was at, or it may have been in a publication, trade publication, or by searching for top vendors in your category online. Any one of those reasons is okay. Now, why are you contacting them? I am interested in establishing a new retail account with your company. New retail account means I want to buy. Or you can say I want a new buyer account. Whatever it is that you want to say, it's okay. They'll get the message. Please let me know the procedure and what information is needed. Okay, that's it. So now they say this is someone who wants to buy. They want a retail account, or you could even say resale account. You know, it is not brain surgery, it's communications. Now they're going to let you know that they'll say, listen, we need to have your resale permit number, your name and address, contact information, a credit card, whatever it might be that they need, they will let you know. Thank you in advance for your assistance. Polite, to the point, sincerely, Mary Johnson Decor Shop. You're sending it from your email address, which is your maryjohnson@decorshop.net. If you want, underneath decorshop.net, you can also put a phone number and your email address. Excuse me, I don't have room to do that right there. Okay, so that's it. Simple. You see how simple to the point is? No sob stories, no motivation. I'm just looking to establish a new relationship. Now, once they communicate back with you, there are some questions that you will be asking them in follow-up, but right off the bat, we're not going to overwhelm them. We just want to break the ice. So, how did you find them? This is really kind of important. I discovered your name. So this is what you're just kind of setting forth from them, that if you did happen to look at a publication or maybe at a specific site, that you're doing some due diligence and you're doing some research and you're serious about the business that you do. Let's break it down a little bit more. When you're in the salutation area, my name is Mary Johnson. I'm from Decor Shop in Sacramento. You see how much information I'm giving in just one line. Hello, dear name, dear Joe, dear Mary, dear Sue, dear Mr. Johnson, whatever it might be. This is what I call getting to the point. People want the bottom line and they want it quickly. Where are you emailing them from? That's great. Why are you emailing them? Excuse me. Why are you emailing them? Because I want to establish that new retail or resale account. And what you want to know is what the procedure is and what information is needed. That's it. Listen, they're busy. They've got an awful lot to do. So you're going to find out very quickly what you need. You're telling them what you want. You're identifying themselves. You're being very polite. We've gotten right to the point. And what they will typically do is hit reply and send you some information saying in order to set up an account with us, either go to this link or send us the following information. That's what you do to get started with the very first email script. By the way, and I'll mention this probably a couple of times, that below this module, below these videos, we've got a PDF that actually has the scripts for you so that you can take them, you can retype them out, they're very short, and you can modify them with your name and your information and do it that way. Okay, talk to you in the next